Looks like Matre is going to be doing our bans for us. I am second to last pick, so a bit more of a calm position. Let's get myself that Greymane, that Rainer, that auto attacker that we talked about earlier, and see if we can't carry these guys from a later position, perhaps. Going with the Tracer Band. I don't think she has tons of merit on Battlefield of Eternity, though she puts out good auto attack damage. And it's nice to not have to deal with the Tracer in the end, for sure. Cool James. A Asmodan. Okay, not an Asmodan. Maybe a Tassadar first pick. Still an odd first pick, but hey, we learned in the last game that going with, you know, meta first picks isn't always the best thing in the world. There's a Kael'thas out. Let's get a nice double support going on, asks Sean. We could. I'm happy it's not an Asmodan. It's kind of hard to farm your stacks. If you do a laser build, yeah, that's kind of neat. You can really burn through an Immortal pretty well. Anyone have Thrall, Butcher, or Illidan? I can't say I feel very comfortable on those guys after our previous encounters today. But there's a Thrall. That'll be good. I like seeing the Lily too. Let's see if... Oh, there's OMG. He was our Kharazim last game. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what Artemis, Howl, and Cool James end up going with. A Tyrande, not... Yeah, we're doing some classic double support business here. Will we go tankless, though?
I will fight to my last breath.
I don't know. Okay, there's my Greymane gone. I guess I'll fill out the tank. Right now we're sitting on triple support. Thrall... Yes, we are going that. Okay. We'll need a tank, silly face. Don't really tank. Well, let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's Artanis. We can Artanis here. Great damage on Battlefield of Eternity. Another Zool. That's fine. Tank plus range DPS. But Sao doesn't really tank. I think we go with the Artanis. And then we have the burst, the thrall, the double support. I don't think this is too bad. Sao does a magic missile build. And we can... Yeah. Oh, they took my Artanis. Man, my Greymane. My Artanis. Yeah, double ninja'd. I don't want to do a Anub'arak. I really don't want to. Not after today. But okay. Maybe we'll get a little redeeming. Maybe we'll get some redeeming factors. I like Falstad. That's not a bad pick either. Thrall will be the off tank then. And we'll be doing, man, against Greymane. Against Greymane. And this isn't really a map for orbs, so I think we still go Dampen Magic for the Li Ming. Well, it's all picked out. Chen? Ish. Well, it's already done, right? It's already Sorry, so we pick 2, they pick 1. Yeah, it's over. So we got ourselves a fall stat. Not a bad looking comp. But they're looking pretty darn scary, aren't they? We'll see what happens. I really wanted that Artanis. I thought that was going to be a good pick. Well, maximum effort. Let's do it. Let's bring it. Cocoon? Maybe. Maybe for Mosh Pit, right? We have Lunar Flare. We have Sundering, most likely. We'll have maybe it wins. Possibly. We'll see what Falstad decides to go with. Let's maximize our communication, perhaps, and let people know who my preferred Cocoon target's going to be so we can avoid them. I think that'll help make up for our previous games. And we'll see. Cool James and Rhaegar in a group together. That's important to know. We can expect Rhaegar to lay out the heals a little stronger onto Greymane in that case. We are without a group, and they've got 2. It'll be Leeming and Artanis. Not much to combo there. Artanis' swap will... There's a lot of collateral damage that's going to absorb my Dampen Magic early on, but I still don't think we'll do any better with an Orb build here on a 2-lane Battlefield of Eternity. So we'll just have to see what happens. And then ETC on this map always seems to be a powerful pick because of all the chokes that can get involved. But I've got the CC, and I'm unstoppable while burrowing, so unlike Diablo, I can actually charge and cancel a Mosh Pit. How do we get around the back line, though? I think we just react to the Thrall Sundering and dive in with him and see what happens. So let's do the Dampen Magic for the Li Ming. Man, we lost so many picks in that draft. I can solo lane. We also have a Tassadar, though, so we can put him wherever.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
I think we have enough damage to do this thing. Just missed out on the prime picks that we all wanted. Looks like Tassadar's going to angle himself up towards the top, so I'll kind of take myself down near the bottom. Nope, looks like we're all going to run to the Tassadar. I think he was planning to be solo. Uh-oh. It's getting busy. So Tassadar's going to go solo. We're going to swap it out. Dead Tyrande. Bad luck. Everyone has some bad luck. Why Thrall is I don't know. I guess we're just having a little bee party. Not a strong start to the map. And I hope my dudes don't get tilted by all these B steps. It's easy to get aggressive in the face of that stuff, but bottom's going well. XP is about even. Yeah, that was a good stun. Got 3 for my value. We are going to have to hearth back before, though. Before the eventual immortals, which are coming up soon. Actually, I think we're okay to report. Yeah, thanks to that little Tyrande touch-up. I think we're good to get in position. And let's do it. Let's head right into position. As Anub'arak, I got my burrow charge, so I can be a little bit ahead. And we're going to try to race a Greymane? I don't know how that would work out. Actually, we're doing okay. Did we win it? Nah, we didn't win that. Greymane is getting some damage pumped out on him. Stalling. Stalling for Thrall. It's okay. Let's chase out this Li Ming here. Did we get it? I would have liked to solo defend there, but we all kind of went on it. Again, I think I need to up my communication. People seem confused by Anub'arak, perhaps, and all his changes. And I know, just from muscle memory, I probably play a very aggressive Anub'arak, more aggressive than just from back in the day. And so ends my contribution. I think I can stick around and maybe throw out a stun, but... hey, you've got the kill and blow on the immortal, so stun worth it. Tassador's farming the top. Currently at 0-4. Not gonna fire up that camp quite yet. We'll get people back there. Thrall's gonna hold. Oh, that's not a good idea, my good man. Very odd choice. We'll kind of let this... just kind of let this go. And let it get a little more in lane, somewhere that's more protected. Don't go tilting our melee attacker. Alright, it's gonna be okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's false stat. He's okay. He can barrel roll. It's fine. It's at it again. Let's see if we can... uh-oh. That angle... he's okay. It was okay. It's okay. Yep, everyone's okay. Oh, range on barrel roll. I like that talent. Good to see. Tassadar is heading down. Looks like we'll all be running a little late. Maybe they will be too, but we'll watch that bar. There it goes. So with Tyrande, you know, Thrall is right. We do need to apply ourselves on the attack with Tyrande. That's where we have our advantage. But they're 2 levels up at the moment. They're gonna all defend. Oh, Thrall dies in the back to Greybane. Alright, well, we created a zone and they have to back now, but once they're all freshened up, they'll be back on us. So we'll see what we can actually do. That'll be my spell shield down for 8 seconds. And someone's gotta go actually start burning. And I know, too, I'm probably being really hard on my supports as people are learning what Anub'arak does as well, because that means I disengage, I break a heal that might have been about to be clicked on me, then we all have to recover out of it. We're landing some decent stuns, but with our levels down, where are you off to, Thrall? Okay, cool. Let's see. Well, we'll see what their 10s are in the end. Tassadar's gonna soak. Not a bad idea, but it does mean that our Thrall continues to be unable to do the carrying business required of him. And we're spawning beetles, we're stunning lots of people, but maybe we're not stunning at the times when people need it, when, you know, when it can be stackable. That's just a problem for solo queue environments. Tassadar looks like he's gonna play safe and get himself on out. They're gesturing like they're gonna take our camp, perhaps, so let's go check that out. We scared him off, at least, without having to engage in a combat. I would rather she doesn't lob from the other side, so we'll create a nice little zone there. Alright, they're probably doing the bottom Goatman. And here comes Falstad. We're still missing the Tassadar, but... Okay, looks like we're good to do this, actually. There's Li Ming. We gotta go fast. Faster than this. Let's see, was it Mosh Pit? Yeah, let's do the Cocoon. That was a shame of a disengage. There's actually only 2 of them there, to our 4. Everyone else was a little far back. But I understand Falstad's nervousness. I'm nervous too. That'll be me. Let's grab a well. We'll alert the troops that this well is being grabbed. That is a Greymane there. I think he's out of barrel roll at the moment. And they're just going to get her right on out, but we negated some of the damage possible. Maybe let someone get out alive like that Falstad. It's a honey of a defense. Now we're running low on mana, though. Oh, that was my fault for being out of mana there. Well, we got an ETC, I guess. Let's see the numbers at the moment. Is it just all targeting on the ETC? Because that's what's going on. First death for me, not too bad. But yeah, we're really laying into the ETC pretty heavy. Let's go on... I mean, we're just going to have to... Yeah, they're always going to be seduced by the top. Which will leave it pushing down the bottom. And there's really nothing much I can do about that from this position. Let's see. Top damage to Li Ming, Greymane. Greymane was able to, with his sustained damage, very easily burn through the Li Ming cocoon. I think we have enough interrupts to deal with the Mosh Pit, so maybe let's get rid of the Greymane, since he's a lot of the burst damage, perhaps? Either way, let's see if we can get these guys wailing on early. think I'm gonna go ahead and grab my well before I engage this. I think I'll live. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, really, what we do? Okay. There's an ETC getting out. I can't blame Tyrande for being scared, you know? Everybody's scared. It's the human condition. But I think this is leaving my dudes a little too scared to interact. Not bad for us. We're outdistancing ETC and Rhaegar by a lot, but the Li Ming and the Greybane are just capping it off real nice with a 2-level lead. I'm gonna check our bruiser camps and see if they're there. Nope, that's just a clairvoyance of sorts. Oh no, Thrall! Run, Thrall, run! Yeah, we'll give us a little sight. We'll be done with this at about the right time. But with Thrall down, we really do, whoopsies, lack the damage necessary. Oh. Oh, it was, yeah, Dark Flight, then dive, then 2 levels up, and all of that business. We could have dived more creatively, right? We could have gone behind the wall there, and gotten us out easier than running in a straight line like that. That was my mistake. 115 at the moment. Let's see. Do we stun stack? Do we get a great wins? Looks like we're gonna give it up and do the defense again. We do have a keep in the way, so it might not be GG yet. That, though, that's a ton of our damage. Well, I got a shield. 17 seconds till Thrall's up. It's still pretty early in the game. Let's see if we can't delay this out. I think we were very brave there. To dive so deep. Problem is, there's not really anybody who, you know, kind of I can cocoon and make this any better. I can dive in for some protection. GG, comp loss, I guess. Perhaps. 8 deaths on the Thrall. He was suggested into it. We had a double support comp going. That's a little heartbreaking. Yeah. Anub'arak fared so well for me over the weekend, but come today, we just weren't able to pull it off repeatedly. I still think Anub'arak's a great hero. And his win rate's awesome. I had a great games with him all weekend in Hero League. And we were, oh man, yeah, just down at 16, 119. I'm not sure I got any analysis left for this one. We absorbed a lot of damage. Certainly, no, I mean, when we're looking at the total damages, they did a much better job, I guess, avoiding the tanks. When we look at our total damage across the Anub'arak and ETC, and even, you know, the amount healed, it just all was able to get cleaned up. Not a bad amount healed for Tassadar. Not a bad amount healed for Tyrande. But with all three of us down here, you know, maybe we trade out for one main support and we put another guy up here. No real counters. I mean, but they took our comp, you know, the Li Ming, the Gray Mane. We were all, the Artanis, we were all set to go. And they also had the coordination, the double stack. So it's a tough one, but we just need to let it go.